Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Coach Cruise. If there's anybody new here to the channel, I'm your host, Brad. And anyway, if you are new to the channel, you came on a good day because we are somewhere special. That is the one, the only. That is Times Square. And yeah, you can see there is a lot going on, like there always is. And Times Square, just across the street there. James told me that's the Good Morning America set, and they got a protest going on over there. Um, and you just see all the giant billboards with all the things lit up and all that other stuff. So I'm on my phone, as you might imagine, and so the comments are like this big. I got James, my guy right here. He's helping me out. He's on his phone, and he's going to be sharing questions that I might miss. Um, that you might ask me, you know, and hopefully between the two of us, we'll be able to get some of those questions answered and everything. And we'll walk around here a little bit, and I'll flip around the camera, and show you anything that might be of interest or whatever. But so far, seems pretty tame. Everybody's just enjoying Times Square down here, except for protesters over there, obviously protesting. But aside from that, everybody's just kind of enjoying the sights and sounds. So I see Mandy's here. Let me see who else I can scroll through and see. We got Admin Tim, of course. Admin Tim, we got Yoli, and I'm assuming Andrew in the house. Adventures with Uncle Dave. Just sent him a shirt yesterday, along with the Texas Cruiser. We got Cruiser Charlene in the house, one of the newest Coach Cruise members. If you're not a man, along with Patty Cakes, who's another newer Coach Cruise member. Those of you who want to join the members only Coach Cruise, jump on in there. And thank you all for doing that. We got Cruising Chris Moss. I like he added the cruising in front of the Chris. I like it. Good deal. Ken Lesko is here once again. Good to see you as always, Ken. North Shore Travelers. That means Eric is in the house. What's going on, Eric? Alex, the man, Roberson, with like 75,000 followers on Facebook. If you're not already a follower, you're one of the few who aren't. Go give him a follow over there on Facebook. And let's see here. Cruise Life TV. We got Greg and Michelle. And Greg is a New Yorker. So he says he wonders if I'll run into the naked cowboy. You know what? We might have to walk around. Not that I'm looking for a naked cowboy, but I wanna give Greg, that you mentioned it, Greg. You try. So we'll try to hit you up there. We got another admin, a Facebook admin, Mike Anthony in the house. Good to see you, Mike. Let's see here. Did I miss anybody? If you haven't already thrown something up in the comments, do it so we can say hello to you. Again, I'm on my phone, so everything is very, very small. And let's see, who did I miss? Alex. Okay, I got Alex. Trying to get everybody here. Ken, I got. Mandy, I got. Patty Cakes, I got. Charlene, Yoli. Okay. Um, Sandy, the Lost Pirate Jenkins. There's a new one. Good to see you, Sandy. Thanks for checking in. She says hello, everyone. Brad H., our resident comedian, says, Coach is in the Big Apple. Yes, I am, sir. And be ready for a joke. Carl Hamilton is back. Good to see you back for a couple shows now, Carl. Appreciate you being here. Roderick Hawkins back once again. Thank you, sir. Says safe travels. Angie is back. Our Merry Mixer, the baking queen. K-Deb is back. Good to see you, K-Deb. Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Michelle B., the ship wanderer, is back once again. Good to see you. We got Scott from Controversial Cruising. Nick Denara, Coach Cruise, heading to Bermuda July 13th through the 20th out of Maryland. You coming? I'm coming if you got the ticket. I'm there. If you got the ticket. I actually, yeah, I would have to do some work to make that happen because I'm on the Magic from July 6th to the 13th. So that would take some work. I'd have to get on a flight right away, but it's possible. It's possible. Let's see here. Adventures with Uncle Dave, I mentioned. Try to get anybody that I haven't mentioned. Warmstrong, we got Bill Warmstrong Adventures, the Alaskan man, in the house. I wonder if he's in Alaska right now, because he usually is. What's going on? We got Lisa back once again. Good to see you, Lisa. Bellows Creek Cruiser and Roscoe and Michelle, all enjoying the show. Good to see you. And let's see, I tell you what, I love it when there's a lot of comments. Sean is back once again. Good to see Sean Abel. Says, hi, Coach. Got the apples ready. Appreciate that. And the comments just keep on coming. We got the Carnival Cruise Addicts, Liz and Chris, in the house. Good to see them as always. Frankie Floyd, our guy, is back once again. Good to see Frankie. K-Deb, I mentioned Adele Sargent. Says, hey, Coach, how's it going? It's going great. I got a cruise to get on in the morning. So you know it's going great when you got a cruise to get up for in the morning. Will G is back in the house. He's back from Pompano Beach, Florida. I saw him listening to a pretty good band on Facebook, on his Facebook page the other day. J&T Adventures, good to see you. Najuma Brown is here. Good to see Najuma. All right, I think I got most of you, and we got 47 people, 47 of you here. Is everybody hearing me okay? I got my little mic. You see, I got my little mic on. I wanted to make sure everybody could hear me, so hopefully you all can hear me. And you know what? Why don't I turn the camera around rather than you all looking at my face the whole time? Let me see if I can get this camera turned around here. Cam. Oh, that didn't do it. How do I switch it? Switch camera, remove from stage. I don't know if it's going to let me switch. I don't know if it's going to let me. I'll just have to walk around and show you all like this. So we're going to do a little walking. Let's go see what the protesters are protesting about. Then you can see all the New Yorkers. It's fun watching. I'm not going to be able to see any comments because I got the camera turned around. But it is cool walking around New York. It really is. So we got Ukraine over here. We'll see what they're talking about. Ceasefire. All right, protesting about Russia. All right, so again, it is pretty amazing, the sights down here, and just looking up and you see all these billboards all lit up and everything. It is a very cool experience. So yeah, we're just, like I say, crazy people watching, and I mean, I don't know. It's just you just can't stop looking around. Like everything. I mean, even the little food carts are fun to look at and see what they're selling and everything, and see what they have of interest, right? So, but these billboards are insane. They really are. They scroll back up. I mean, just look how big they are. That's what she said. Just look at that. Just everywhere. All right. We'll cross back the other side of the street over here. Again, I'm just showing you people now. Better to see other people than me. See my big noggin on the screen all the time. Don't see all the cool New York peeps walking around all the time. Got the New York Police Department right here on the corner. Hard Rock Cafe right in front of us. We'll walk down that way a bit, see what's going on down there. What do we got for questions or comments, James? James is my question guy. If you got any questions, put them in all caps, and then James will share them with me because I'm not going to be looking at the camera all the time, so I can show you all the craziness of New York. And I mean, I'm from a crazy city, but it's not this crazy. New York is a different animal. New York is definitely the lion of the jungle when it comes to cities. Here we go. Yeah, so anyway, while we're walking around just people watching, getting on the Carnival Venezia tomorrow. And I've been asked several times today, where are you going? So um, we are going to Grand Turk, one of my favorite islands. And I know we got Cruise Life TV on here. Controversial Cruising is watching the show, and Cruise Life TV. They all did I think, did I say Cruise Life TV twice? Well, Carnival Cruise Addicts, if I said Cruise Life TV twice. But they all did the golf carts in Grand Turk, and I have not done the golf carts in Grand Turk, so I think we're going to rent a golf cart and cruise around and hit some beaches, hit some bars in Grand Turk. And then we're doing the Bahamas, and in the Bahamas, we're thinking about a beach club, like an all-inclusive beach club type thing. And then we have Half Moon Cay. And so Half Moon Cay, that's just the private island of Carnivals with the beautiful water and the beach and all that. All we really got to do is, oh, look, there was a Steelers fan. And Min Tim's got excited about that Steeler guy that just walked by. Yeah, we'll probably just get umbrella, some beers, and enjoy the beach. So if some people are looking at you all funny, it's because the camera's facing you and they can see the screen. So just so many people down here. It's so crazy. Anything on comments, James? Oh, really? Oh, when you get hit by a car. Okay, maybe not. All right. Yeah, so looking forward to that. So pretty low key on the whole cruise. I haven't done a lot of gambling on my recent cruises, so I'm thinking about spending a little more time. What's that? Oh, good. Um, James informed me that everybody's enjoying the show. Got to get away from the tall people so you all can see. Now I know what it's like. Bar crawl, man. Bar crawl, yes. There will be a bar crawl. The bar crawl is planned for Tuesday. Oh, no, not Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Thursday, I'm sorry. The other T day. So, yeah, Thursday is the bar crawl. I'm meeting a bunch of people tomorrow to pick up their shirts. And then a bunch of people had theirs shipped already. So, yeah, we're going to do the bar crawl. Of course. We always do a bar crawl. So we do have a bar crawl planned. Right now, I think we got about 40 people lined up for the bar crawl. Might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less. We don't know. But one thing we do know is we always have fun. It's always crazy. And we always have new BFFs made because of going on that bar crawl. So we got a minion coming up here. I see a minion in the distance. These LCD screens are just insane to me. They're everywhere. They're just everywhere. That is the coolest thing. All these LCD screens, all these technology is going. We got Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse up here and the Minions. We got Spider-Man. If there's Spider-Man in real life, I'm sure that's the real one too. We got Mario Brothers. We got Levi's. What's up? Got it. You're in. You're in the live and you're in the game. I'm sorry. Hey, you. You too. All right. We got the agency coming out. Paramount Plus. Check out the agency. He's winning in chess. Just needs an opponent. Look at this. We got some screaming and something's going on up here. We're gonna find out what it is in just a minute. How many people we got watching? How many people are watching? Does it say? 49. Why? You know why only 49 are watching? Because you all haven't hit the like button yet. All 49 of you got to hit that like button, and then it's going to generate this video so more people can see New York live. So hit that like button. Pause your screen, minimize your screen real quick, hit that like button so we can get more people in here. Let's get this number up closer to 100 by the end of the day. All right, we got some screaming and yelling going on up here. We're going to check it out. I'm telling you, it's just kind of fun to walk around down here. It really is. See what's going on. Everybody's in like uniforms or something, so I'm guessing this is like some sport thing, or maybe not. Everybody's in red though. I don't know what we got going on. All right. Does anybody in the comments know what that's about? Let us know, because I don't know. I guess I'm not following enough news to know what that's about, but I'm guessing somebody out there does. So if you do, let us know what that's all about in the comments. Hey, hey. All right. Anybody need a snack for the rest of the show? I'm really curious what this is all about. Does anybody know? I'm going to look at the new comments. Hold on. Love people watching. Texas Cruisers in the house. What's going on, Rick? My anxiety would be going crazy. Hey, could you ask somebody what this is for? Maybe one of these guys in red.
Moroccan team.
Oh, okay. So the Moroccan team. The Moroccan team for the National Cup. So these are everybody's supporting the Moroccan team for the National Cup. That's what we got. All these people here wearing red in preparation for the big game tomorrow. That's what we got going on. That's support right there. That's some fan support right there. All right. All right. I'm looking at the comments for a little bit here. See, we're only 18 minutes into the show. So, what's going on? CNS Travel, I see, is here. Good to see you. And we got 62 now. So some of y'all have been hitting that like button. If somebody could check in the comments, see how many likes we have so far. If there's not 62, then somebody haven't done your job yet. Let's hit those likes. Let's try to get this thing to 100 before we end the show today. All right. Well, we just dropped to 58, so that means some people didn't hit that like button. But you know what? That might be because I turned the screen around and showed you my face instead of showed you what everything else is going on. So let me turn the camera back around so you can do some more people watching and see all the craziness of New York. All right. So we got the Moroccan team trying to win the National Cup. We got all kinds of eateries and all these advertisements on all these different gigantic LCD screens. It is really cool. James and I are going to find a watering hole somewhere around here to enjoy a few adult beverages. For my New Yorkers out there, I know we got Greg from Cruise Life TV that has been a New Yorker. So we got some people here trying to get their pictures taken, and we'll put them live. Now they're on live video too. There's our Moroccan national team, hoping to be champions. Right. Gonna walk back across the other way, show you some new stuff. Got New York's finest over here. Oh my goodness, we got Cruising Chris Moss. He says, have a drink on me this week, coach. You owe me a shot when you get home. Zoe gets a treat too. Remind me of that because I will. Thank you, Chris. Thank Chris there for the first super chat of the show in New York. My first New York super chat. Love it. All right. We'll walk down here a bit. We're kind of getting away from the heart of Times Square. So we'll only go another block or so, and then we'll turn around. Just wanted to show you some different stuff. We'll turn around and walk back down the other side of the street. And yeah, it's just fun to walk around. Like I feel like I could just walk around all night and just people watch and just see everything going on, and it's just cool. So I hope you're enjoying just people watching, and that's why I'm not on the screen. You all see me on the screen all the time, every Tuesday for a whole hour. I don't want to put you through that misery. So I'm going to let you see some real people. Not that I'm not a real person, but I'm not near as interesting as seeing all the New York people and all the people from around the world walking around the New York City streets of Times Square. Keep it focused on them mostly. All right, I'm going to cross the street, and then I'm going to walk across the other side. We're going to move back toward the Times Square area. Right now, as you can see, it's getting pretty dark. The light has pretty much escaped us, so these lights are going to be super bright. And there's another Hard Rock. That's not the same Hard Rock Cafe we went past earlier. That's a different Hard Rock, about 3 blocks from where we were. All right, let's cross the street here. We're going to head back this way. But again, thank you, Chris. And I'm going to take you up on that drink. And maybe I'll take you up on it before we even end the show. We find a nice little comfortable watering hole. Might just duck in and get that drink that you got us before the end of the show. We'll see. See what we get into here. Just this endless amount of people just walking in every direction endlessly. New York is a crazy place. Like I said, I'm from a big city, but even myself walking around down here, Times Square is like nothing else. It really is. I mean, it is definitely one of a kind thing. Let's go past the food carts. Let's take you past the food carts and see what they have available here for you. We got cheese pretzels. We got churros. We got falafel sandwiches, falafel over rice, hot dogs, burgers, corn dogs. Ooh, I love a good corn dog. Hey, how you doing, man? We got cheesesteak, tenders, corn dog nuggets. This one, a lot of hot dogs. How you doing? gyro, lamb, fish over rice, a lot of good stuff. The Palace Theater. Some of you that are been to New York, you might know where I'm walking around. We got the Hershey's Chocolate World right here. Whole bunch of candy in there. And yeah, what do we got going on here? Glengarry, Glen Ross. Okay, that's what's going on at the Palace Theater. We'll turn around and get back to the Times Square area. Got a few more other food carts across the street. I don't know if they're any different. Those food carts didn't have anything too crazy different. Looks like more burgers and dogs and falafels, and there's a chili dog, corn dog, churros, same kind of stuff. Got kebabs, chicken kebabs. I'm okay right now, thanks. In case you missed the Yankee highlights, we got the Yankees on the big screen up there. I'm telling you, the Moroccans, they know how to support their team. They're still over there chanting and screaming. Going for that National Cup tomorrow. Now I'm going to be interested to see if they win. I didn't even know about it. They're still over there screaming and yelling. Get a better view of some of the big jumbo screens up there across the street. Look at that. Rick, the Texas Cruiser, says, I would love to go back again and visit Times Square and the 9/11 Museum. Yeah, you know what? If we weren't leaving on the cruise tomorrow, that would be a great idea to go check that out. Ran into a couple New Yorkers today, and they were saying, "Hey, you should stay once you get back from your cruise. You should stay another day or two." But you never know. Maybe I'll entertain that thought. If I can get a hotel at a decent rate. I think I'm like, no, I better not come back as a bug in a future life because I'm definitely going to fly in the light and, like kill myself in a bug light or something because I'm totally attracted to all these LCD screens. And I would fly right into it over and over again until I crushed my little bug skull. They're definitely appealing to the eye, all those different LCD screens. All right, we got the Disney store on our left. Little Lilo and Stitch action. I know Eric from North Shore Travelers, he was telling me to be careful with all the protests and stuff, but the protests, I mean, I showed you them at the beginning, but nothing, nothing too concerning or, like I say, you don't see anything going on crazy down here, anybody getting upset or anything like that. And the most we've seen is a very peaceful support of the Moroccan soccer team, I'm guessing, football team. I'm assuming that's what that's for, national team. But we got Spider-Man right in front of us. How often do you have Spider-Man walking in front of you? Bet you didn't think I'd wake up while it was Spider-Man walking in front of me today, did you? But it happened because I'm in New York. You got the Lion King going on, the other side of the street over there. All right, so we are halfway through the show. I'm getting thirsty. Let's cross the street. Let's cross the street all we can. We got 14 seconds. We got Mario Brother. We got and Spider-Man. There's a different Spider-Man. and a different mini. And there's our minion again. We should try to find a bar, James. James and I might find a bar. All right. Like a salmon swimming upstream to get through the traffic there. Uh, the guy making over here. Got some shish kebabs going on. A bunch of nuts. Ooh, one of those ice cream cones looks good. We got some artists. Let's walk down here. Maybe James and I will find a bar. I can talk to you all a little bit. And I can put Chris Moss's super chat to work and get a drink along with Rick. Thank you, gentlemen, for those super chats. Appreciate it. And it won't be a shot because I'm a little too thirsty for a shot. It will be an actual drink. Let's see if we can find a bar. You would think we'd be able to find one, right? We got Sadie Sink. We got a bakery here. What is this? Junior's Famous Cheesecake. Let's find a bar. How hard is it to find a bar in New York? We got a music box. We got a music box in Chicago. Wonder if we got a bar down here. Doesn't look like it. All right, let me flip the camera back around. I got to look at me again for a little bit. Somebody said I'd already found a bar. I feel you. I'm extra parched right now. Oh my God. It said Buena Vista Social Club. I saw the "ta" and I was totally hoping it said Margarita. Buenavidos de Havana. That's a Broadway musical, Buena Vista Social Club. And I'm thinking about margaritas. I'm down in the Broadway show, off Broadway, something. There's all kind of theaters and stuff down here. But there's no bars apparently. We're gonna find a bar. We're gonna find a bar. We're gonna talk to everybody a little bit. But yeah, talk about cruising, what's going on in cruising. And let's see, what happened today? Okay, so I'm thinking about making a video of this, and I'm wondering how many of you have seen this. As a matter of fact, Alex Roberson, I don't know if you're still on here, Alex. If you are, throw in the comments. I'm still here. But if Alex is still here, I saw this on his feed today about, oh, what's the name of them? Something, God, I forget the name of them. Sail Away or something like that. They got banned by Carnival. Okay. And they put out a video that basically just ripped the Carnival Miracle. And I just happen to be going on the Carnival Miracle. At least I'm scheduled to go on it Thanksgiving. And I'm looking forward to it. It's a Spirit class ship. And it's a very charming, quirky little ship. And yeah, Iron Bar. Okay, we're going to the Iron Bar and Grill. That's where we're going. That's the first one I saw. So we got 10 seconds to cross the street. Hopefully we don't get hit by a car. What do you think, James? Iron Bar and Grill? That look good? All right. So we're going to the Iron Bar and Grill. All right, okay. Iron Bar and Grill. Here we go. And there's a couple seats at the bar. It's a beautiful thing. We're gonna get that. Thank you. All right. We're in the bar. So show y'all around in the bar here. Iron Bar and Grill. How you doing? All right. Thank you. All right, so let's see. Let's check out these questions. And Rick and Chris, let me flip this up the other way here. I can see the questions a little easier this way. Rick, the Texas Cruiser, Bellow Creek Cruiser. Way to Vacay is here. We got another. Is that another one? That's the second one? Oh, okay. All right, Rick, hold on. Guy Fieri has a bar restaurant right off of Times Square. We went there. Oh, okay, cool. All right. James is still helping me out. He pointed out that super chat, so thank you for that. Way to vacay. Welcome to the show. Mandy says, Coach, I have on the same shirt. You know what I say, Mandy? Great minds think alike. Lisa, prayers for Don. Yes. Yeah, you know what? I saw he came out of surgery, and actually Don put out a video about those same guys that Alex had mentioned on his Facebook. And I gotta be honest, I watched the video. It's like 37 minutes long. Let me figure out what Chris is getting me here for a drink. Um, we got a Yingling Lager, a Modelo Especial, an Iron Lager. Well, we're at the what is it? The Iron Bar. So I think we got to try the Iron Lager since we're at the Iron Bar and Grill. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, we're at the Iron Bar and Grill. I think we're gonna get the Iron Lager. All right, but yeah, anyway, so I don't know how many of you saw this, but Carnival bans more people. And this one is a little more controversial than previous. Just taking somebody else's order. So these guys got banned. They're content creators like myself, but over in Europe. But they came over to go on the Carnival Miracle. And all they did was complain. No, I take that back. That's not all they did. They put out a video and they on the thumbnail says we went on the Carnival Miracle or we went on Carnival and we hated it. That was the title, right? And then at the beginning of the get an iron lager when you get a chance.
Sarah, it's an iron lager.
Oh yeah, you get I think I can get the same thing. Couple iron lagers. Thank you. So I will say this, okay? Try to make a long story short. These guys got banned, and throughout the video, they were saying this was hideous, this was hideous. And I'll admit, they showed pictures of their room, and if those pictures are real, which I have no reason to not think they're not real, and they even mentioned the hotel director came into the room and apologized profusely. So here's the thing. The hotel director came into their room and he agreed that the room was in terrible condition. Yeah. Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Hi. So he agreed that the room was in terrible shape. And here's what he did. Here's what the Carnival hotel director did at the Carnival Miracle. He gave them a free ocean suite. He refunded their entire cruise and gave them an ocean suite. And they showed the room, and they did give credit to the hotel director. For the beers, or you know. I'm gonna get the Iron Lager. Is that the house?
Yeah, the iron lager, iron IPA.
Is that good? Is that?
If you want to try it.
Yeah, we're gonna try it. Yeah, thanks. So you can have a taste of the Iron Lager. But he gave them ocean sweet. Okay, so that's where it ends for me. Whatever was wrong with the room, whatever was wrong with the ship, you just gave me a free cruise. Thank you. She's giving us a tasting of the Iron Lager. You just gave me a free cruise. There's nothing I can say bad about Carnival right now. I would say, hey, like, and I've done this before. Like the most recent time, there was a bad experience with the Carnival kitchen, and Carnival made it right. And what did you hear me do? All you heard me do is praise Carnival on how they made up for it and then some, and how great they were about it. Okay, so then I shut up. I'm like, you guys fixed it. You fixed the problem. There was a problem. It was messed up, and you fixed it. You guys aired, and you fixed it. You can't fix a problem better than giving somebody a free cruise. Not only did they give them a free cruise, they gave them a free ocean suite. Shut up. Okay, so if it was me personally, I would have, if I was Carnival, if I'm an individual person and not the Carnival Corporation, I'd have done the same thing. I'd have been like, really? We gave you a free ocean suite, and then you make this video just ripping us and saying this is hideous and that's hideous, this is bad and that's bad. After you got a free ocean suite, I'd have done the same thing. As a corporation, I don't know if I'd have done the same thing. I think it makes Carnival look a little weak because if you watch the video, it seems like a normal video where they're saying this was bad, but we like this. We were surprised by this, and we thought this was very good. And it seems like a normal review of a ship. The problem is, like I said, you got a free ocean suite, and then you're going to talk about the corporation and say how hideous they are. Carnival, if you want to give me a free ocean suite, I got nothing but good things to say. Okay, so just putting that out there. If anybody from the Carnival Corp is watching, I got nothing but good things to say. If you want to give me a free ocean suite, just saying. Let me try this beer here because I'm parched. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that as well. Okay. Let me see the new comments here. Bellows Creek. I'll do that same thing. Thank you. The same. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Mandy. Yeah, you can go on. If it's the sail away or something. Don made a video about it. Alex mentioned it on his website, and he shared the letter that these people got. Marjorie's in the house. Whatever happens to freedom of speech for YouTubers? Yeah, Marjorie, that part I agree with. Because that makes Carnival look a little bit weak. Thank you. That makes Carnival look a little bit weak, in my opinion, that they banned somebody for being critical of their ship. But I'm saying that in the same breath that I'm also saying that I would have done it too if I was Carnival, because I gave you a free ocean suite, and then and thanks for me giving you an ocean suite to try to make things right. You just ripped us a new one. So I can't blame Carnival for it, but at the same point, if I'm a corporation, I might have thought twice about it because it makes them look a little bit weak, in my opinion. Uh, Coach, see if they have a good IPA. I think she said they had this in an IPA. This is their iron beer. It's a lager, but this one's good. Let's see. Uh, we got Brad H. Haven't seen the video yet, but if nothing was slanderous, Carnival should just take their lumps. They gave credit for the amends. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Cruising Chris Moss. I'm down for an ice cold Modelo too. Yeah, you know what? That don't sound bad. Maybe that'll be my next beer. Cruising Chris. If I'd have seen that earlier, I might have ordered a Modelo instead. But this is good. I wanted to do it because this is their house brew or whatever. The Iron. It's light. It's not. It's good. Mike says, "Cheers, Coach." Thank you, Mike. Going back in the comments, Lisa, prayers for Don, another content creator. Yeah, he's been battling cancer or something. He's had like 12 surgeries. He said this was supposed to be his last one. The video prior to the one I saw today, he was in a hospital bed. Way to vacay, says, hey, Coach. And yeah, then I'm back up to Rick Wade's super chat. So I think I got most of the comments that were here. We're about 45 minutes into the show, meaning we got about 15 minutes left. So fire away with any questions. Let me flip the camera back around. Get you on the bigger screen there. All right. Okay. So yeah. What else? What do we got going on? I already talked about the cruise, right? I'm gonna try to gamble more. Carnival Cruise Addicts, where you at? I'm gonna try to gamble more. Maybe I'll do some more slot machines. James and I, we were on the Celebration not too long ago, a couple years ago, and we had a good amount of luck on the craps table. So maybe we'll revisit the craps table and try to throw the dice and try our luck there. But the slots, I will say, will get you your points the faster. The faster it is. Whatever floats your boat. Can't wait to hear at Carnival Cruise Addicts. Come on, Coach. Win a hand pay. Oh my God. Cruising, you know what? Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. Show on stage. Did I get that on stage? On stage. Come on, Coach. Win a hand pay. Cruiser, Charlene. Speak it into existence. I hope that is true. Hope you are correct about that. That's the first comment. I didn't even know I could put comments on my phone onto the screen, but there I did it. All right. Chris and anybody else who does a $15 super chat or more, so far it's just been Chris, but if anybody else does one before we end, remind me, you know I'm good for it, remind me when I get back and I'm back in the studio to, as a matter of fact though, I think my next live is going to be on the, because tomorrow is what? Wednesday. And it's an 8-day cruise. So yeah, that means the next live is going to be on the Venezia. That happened last year as well. But then the live after that, I'll be back in the studio. So anybody that does a $15 super chat or more, either tonight, which was Chris so far, or next Tuesday when I'm on the Venezia, remind me when I get back in the studio. And even if you did a $5 super chat, I'll write those in for the drawing. Just remind me, say, hey, I did $10 worth of super chats, whatever. I will write that in. You know, I'm all about that. And I have a new gift coming. By the way, all of you that are members of the Coach Cruise channel, once you've started at least your second month, if you've already started your second month, which some of you have been with me from the very beginning, since I started the Cruise channel, was just over a month ago, then make sure you message me your address, and I have the coolers. The little coolers came in, and I got them. I had it in the back of my car when I went down to Peoria this weekend to drop off Zoe. Just the right size. It's about, this big, whatever. I mean, it probably fit you, I don't know. You could maybe fit a 12 pack in there, but for sure you can fit eight to 10 beers with ice and chill them down or whatever. So if you're just taking a small little trip, 2-3 hours, something like that, or, it could double up as like a lunch bag. So if you want to take a lunch bag, to work or something like that, it zips right up and it's good. And I'm going to put a Coach Cruise koozie in there as well for all of you members out there. And again, thank you, all of you members, for showing that love, for showing that support. Texas Cruiser says he's on the Jubilee January 10th. I would book that one, Rick, but I'll be working. I'm on the New Year's Eve cruise. Cruiser Charlene, I love the way she's thinking tonight. She's manifesting a hand thing for me. The Carnival Cruise Addicts knows all about those hand pays, but I've only gotten one hand pay, I think. But I don't play a lot of slots. Maybe I've gotten two. Pretty sure I only got one. Carnival Cruise Addicts has faith. Tim G, I will believe it when I hear it. Oh, look at that. Somebody just did a super chat. We got here. We got Cruiser Charlene. Wishing you a great cruise and wing big at the casino. Awesome, Charlene. Thank you so much for that. You know what? My screen, my little bitty screen, I don't know why. I'm going to flip it around so I can see it. Oh, there we go. I had to flip it around so I could see that. But Cruiser Charlene, let me try to put that on the screen. Show on stage. There we go. We got it. We got it up there. Thank you, Cruiser Charlene, for that. I do. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much for that. Let's see. Shelby. Okay, you guys are just talking to each other. Any other questions? Fire away. We got about 10 minutes more here. Those of you who don't know James has been on about 3 cruises, like where we've actually been, shared a cabin. He's probably been on about 7 cruises total with me, like attending the same ship and everything else like that. But James, we went over 10,000 subscribers. James is probably first 80. James is probably the oldest person. I mean, it's or the most, you know, longest tenured subscriber that I can think of that is like still active, like still hanging around and letting it be known that he's watching Coach Cruz and stuff. So obviously there was a few other people before James, but the ones that are still active in our little Cruz family, James is probably the longest tenured coach cruiser out there. So yeah, James has been with us since the beginning. And I know some of you just joined, some of you have been with us when we were only 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you, no matter when you came on board. I love the community that we're building. And then not just the community within Coach Cruz. I mean, we got a lot of content creators, and I know a lot of you are in support of all of us, right? And then, we all support each other, and then you in turn support us, and it's just great. It's just an amazing Cruz community, Cruz family. So just absolutely love it. Yeah, Michelle saying James, one of your first subscribers, and yeah, he absolutely was. So yeah, it's absolutely an amazing community. There's Eric, North Shore Travelers, you know, in complete agreement. Yeah, all of us content creators, again, so many of you belong to so many different of our content creator family that's on here each and every week. So we super appreciate that. And then admin Tim, that's why he's the best admin ever. He said he's got all these super chats written down for me, so I don't have to think about stuff and worry about leaving anybody out. That's why he's the best. Admin Tim, that's why we call him Admin Tim. And then Liz and Chris, at Tim is the best. Yes, he is. Can't argue with that. Mandy says, I worked in the schools. He can take off. Yes, I agree with that too. I support that statement. I've never done the same thing. So, Carnival Cruise Addicts, we keep saying that. Adventures with Uncle Dave. What said Coach? Yep. All right, we got Rick the Texas Cruiser drinking a glass full of Buffalo Trace for me tonight. Thank you, Rick. I'm gonna put that on stage. On stage. There we go. I'm drinking a lager. Not Buffalo Trace, but I'm sure they got it here. We got a nice looking bar. Yeah, let me show you all the bar. We got a lot of beers on tap over here. This is a decent bar. Okay, there's all our liqueurs that we have to choose from. We got the Florida Panthers. We got Rod and Vicky that are on a cruise somewhere in Europe. They were in Amsterdam. They FaceTimed me. And they are big Florida Panther fans. So they're probably watching this on their cruise ship somewhere, if they can, if their cruise ship is showing and I guess the Panthers can win the Stanley Cup tonight. That's what I'm told. So that would be cool for them. I'll be down on their boat. I'm going to flip this around. I know the screen looks better the other way, but let's see. Cruising Chris Moss. He's been a member for 1 month. He says, woohoo, it's my anniversary, and probably everyone else too, since I joined first day it was offered. Yeah, you know what? I know Mandy's lit up like that last week, and a couple other people's lit up like that. That is so cool, though, when it lights up all green like that. I love that. What I mean, how do you know? Like, how do you know? Like, you wrote a comment in there. Does it like just send a? Oh, look at Michelle B says Team Vodka. Yeah, so I did a bar crawl one time, and I gave And I divided us up into four teams. We had Team Vodka, Team Tequila, Team Rum, and Team Bourbon. And I think Team Tequila was the craziest group. Did we get another one? Oh, we got Rick the Texas Cruiser again. But that was a fun cruise. Texas Cruisers, this coach has one badass bar radar he can find a bar. Cheers to that. I was following around Carnival Cruise Addicts. Yeah, they're a 1 month member too. Yeah, I was following around Spider-Man, right? I like to say that. So like my spidey senses were going off, and my spidey senses said to go down this street, and then we ended up at this bar. So yeah, you're not wrong about that. Texas Cruiser says badass bar radar. That'd be a good like fantasy football team name or something like that. So I like that. That would be good. All right, let's see some more comments here. So we got about 4 minutes left till we reach our hour. And gotta admit, this has been fun. Thank you everybody for the super chats. And you know, Chris and Charlene, I owe you all. Well, Chris, I'm doing your drink. Actually, Charlene, I will do another drink. As a matter of fact, before we go off, I will order another drink. So I will take care. Chris was taking care of this drink, and I will order another drink. I might do an old fashioned. Can I do an old fashioned? Do you have Buffalo Trace by chance? What bourbons do you have?
I got first bar, Worcester, bullets, yeah.
Could I could I do? I'm doing with Bullet.
Bullets?
Yeah, thank you. So I'm going to do a old fashioned Bullet bourbon. So Charlene, thank you for that. And then Cruising Chris Moss, that beer looks tasty. Thank you, sir. You may have another. All right. And I'll chase it. I'll chase it with another one of these when I finish. So thank you for that, Chris. That's awesome. Let me put that on the screen. And it is quite tasty, I gotta say. So, yeah, that's the one I just put on. Thanks. James is over here showing me that comment. James is helping me out. He's my wingman tonight, helping me out with all these comments and questions. So he's really helping me. I was walking around, I couldn't see anything. So it's a little easier now that I'm looking at the comments and stuff. Brad H., enjoy your NYC evening. Have a great and safe cruise. Mandy says the Mets are beating the Braves. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The New York people aren't sorry, but I'm sorry for you. So you know what though, Cruiser Charlene, she is making this old fashioned right in front of me, and it's looking really tasty. Carnival Cruise Addict says, "Have a fabulous cruise, coach, and wishing you many hand pays." Look at that. Let's level this up and look at this. Look at this nice big old fashioned here. So Charlene and Chris, thank you, thank you. And then we're finishing up this beer, and we're gonna get another one after we drink this. We're closing in on the final hour. Bellows Creek Cruiser, Roscoe misses seeing Zoe. Zoe's in good hands. Zoe is with my sister, and Zoe has a boyfriend. Some of you didn't know this. It's not Roscoe, although we could get Zoe and Roscoe together. Maybe we could try to figure that out. Try to get them a play date together. But Zoe's boyfriend is a gentleman named Zeke. Zeke is a pit bull. That is my sister's dog, and Zoe is a crazy female. She will not leave for Zeke alone. Zeke's a little older, and Zoe is just a little over 2. So she has about 37 times the amount of energy that poor Zekers does. And she drives poor Zekers crazy. But, you know, that's what some females do, right? They drive the men in their life crazy. So Zoe does that for Zeke. But Zoe enjoys herself doing that quite a bit. And I think Zeke likes it too. I think, if Zeke were honest, he likes it a little bit. And every time I go there, I bring down a big bag of treats for Zeke. So, he can suffer the torment of Zoe driving him crazy while I'm gone. But we have just hit our 1 hour mark. So I think I will say goodnight to all of you. It has been a wonderful time walking around Times Square with everybody and drinking my drinks that you all have helped purchase. Appreciate that very much. And all of you in the comments and joining the show today, I appreciate it very much. All of you members and everybody that honestly just watched or liked the show today. And if you haven't liked it already, to get that like button on the way out, much appreciated. But thank you, everybody. We will see you next week, Tuesday, on the Carnival Venezia. Live on the ship will be one of our final days on the ship. And so, yeah, catch me on the Carnival Venezia. I brought my computer, so I'll be able to see the comments better. I'll set the computer up. I bought the premium Wi-Fi package, so assuming the Wi-Fi is working, I'll catch you all on the Carnival Venezia next Tuesday. Getting on the ship tomorrow. Super excited. See you then. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.